Hey everyone, back again for another video. We're on the second part of the drive out to Karijini. Just thought I'd pull over quickly and show you a bit and let chat. Today's the day we get finally, after 12 years of working out here, I can get to Karijini. So super stoked, can't wait to show you the sights of Karijini and what it's all about. Yeah, super pumped. It's a nice day, there's a bit of cloud around, so pretty excited about that. So anyway, we'll keep driving. You can see we're hitting the Pilbara. It goes from dead flat deserts and nothing, and nothing. And now we're getting into these beautiful big rocky outcrops and hills and mountains and stuff. And yeah, you can see over that side there's some big ranges and stuff. So yeah, very, very cool. And yeah, well, talk to you more once we get to the park. Alrighty, yeah, let's hit that intro. Rightio, so just pulled up here, just side the road. It's actually a little railway crossing, where the iron ore trains go to Port Hedland, and this massive big mountain range. I don't know what it is, it's huge, but it had a heap of light. So I'll just put the camera, heap of light coming off through the clouds from this way, just on there. It was really highlighting that peak. So I had the 70 to 300 on, and yeah, getting some shots in it. I figure out some nice ones. I did handheld panorama as well, so hopefully I can stitch that together and it'll come up right. The trees are sort of a little bit in the foreground there, sort of block it off a little bit, so I probably should have stopped a little bit earlier back up on the hill. But I actually don't mind it because it sort of gives a little bit of depth, so because they should be sort of, I've got the focus on the actual mountain, so they should sort of be a little bit out of focus, so it should get a little bit of texture to it, so pretty cool. Other than that, I just took a quick photo just down the railway. You can see that peak over here. Just the railway goes straight towards that, so it was actually a really good shot, sort of just leading line straight down towards it. And yeah, pretty happy. Good little start to the day. Very happy. Just on the side road, some beautiful mountains everywhere here in the Pilbara. Probably about another hour or so before we get there. Nearly close to work, so just about to drive past work. So yeah, I know I'm close to work, so I would say it's probably not that. I'm not 100%. I'll see if I can find it on Google Maps and work out what it is and tell you.
Yeah. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry. We both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, yeah. Or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry. Cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does, so baby bye.
Hey, how are ya? Well, we're here, finally. 11 and a half years trying to get here. Ever since I first started working in the Pilbara, I found out about this place, I wanted to come. And yeah, we're here. Strangely enough, thanks to COVID, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. finally let me have the chance to get up here. So anyway, we're here, as you can see, camper van. I'm all set up. I've just packing my bag, getting ready to go. We're going to go through that. Good little camper van. These aren't too bad, except the wind. I got smashed coming from Perth up on the drive, and even today there's a little bit of wind, and you got to be really just basically switched on when you go past the big road trains. You do get a little bit of wobble in there, so you got to be careful. Other than that, I stopped at a Mount Robinson. Just basically pulled up, as you would have seen. I had a quick chat about it, but that was actually called Mount Robinson. So you would have seen those photos already. Beautiful. Looks like there's a bit of a gorge and stuff going on. You can actually camp there, so that's pretty cool. I didn't have time to go there because I needed to come out to here, but yeah, I think it's definitely something to have a look at. So you would have seen that beautiful big mountain, the big panorama I did, and then I did a pano across the road at another little stop. It's probably only half an hour from my work, so about an hour or so from Newman. Looked really good. There's a walkway going up into a gorge, which goes into the back of the Mount Robinson. Very, very cool. So something to have a look at on the way home if we get time. This is a big, big space. Even coming in from the main from Great Northern Highway, coming into the area to the visitor centre. I think it's about 20 k's off the main road. Make sure you get enough fuel. So before I leave and go back to Newman, I'm going to have to go to Oski Roadhouse, which is around the corner on the main road, fill up and then drive backwards. So it is a big national park. It's not a small one. I guess you could put it on the same areas like Kakadoo's massive, and you've got to sort of put it in the perspective in that regards. But other than that, super quiet area. Do have some neighbours over the other side, but yeah, it should be pretty good. Packing the bags, we're going to go through it now. I'll talk to you soon, but I thought I'd show you the van. So the van, double bed, magic. If you do have a powered camping site, so you get a fridge and a microwave, which I did have last night, so that was all good. Storage up there, got all my spare stuff here, and then more storage up there. That's actually can be another bed, so that's pretty cool in that regards. Shade cloths come down. They've got little magnets in the corners to keep the sun out. That's good for the day, so it doesn't cook the van. And then the fresh air coming through the night. This one doesn't have aircon. If you go up to the bigger vans, you'll get aircon, but you need power anyway. So I'm in a no generator spot, so I'm just trying to tee up. I may have to just drive out down the road so I can use the little generator I've got to charge all my camera gear. I don't know if you've seen this one before, the new Cole shirt. I don't know what it is, but it's so soft. It's so good. Anyway, today, so I've got two tripods. I've got one's from work. I don't have my good Albert here, unfortunately, but I sort of didn't really know what I was doing when I first came over. So I've got the newer carbon fibre with my three-legged thing head. That's my main tripod. This will just be my video one, my old cheapo wee thing. It is very cheapo, but it's good for video and stuff like that. Little travel towel, boardies. Going to be going down into the gorge and having a swim. I'm still running the old backpack. She's still going well. My Shimoto's sitting at home in a box. This little newer Pro waterproof is done me so well. And I've got a little insert. The gear we're taking, this is today's stuff. So I've got my 16 to 35mm Canon L over here. I've got the 24 to 105 RF lens. That's my only RF at the moment. The 100-400 apparently is just shipped, so not far away. And I've got the 70 to 300mm with the adapter on the RP. Obviously the Mini 2. Should get some wicked stuff out of that. And then I've got some lunch and the Nissi filter kit with all my new filters. So there's plenty of water here, so I want to do some long exposure stuff as well. It is beautiful blue day. There is some cloud around, so that's going to be good for some photos, which I'm pretty happy about. There's my neighbours. Hey neighbours, they're going for a drive. So look, it is the Pilbara, it's the desert. I've got my Kubra, trusty Kubra, which is great for the sun. Even though it's sort of just the end of winter, just be aware that it is still hot. Plenty of water. You need to bring water in. There's no drinking water here. So, or you'll have to boil it, but just bring it in. If you've got a van, it's easy to carry water in. That's not that heavy. I've got 2 big 24 packs of water that'll last me a couple of days easy. And yeah, obviously there's no showers here. That's the other thing. There's ablution blocks, which are the drop style. So there's toilet facilities. There's just no showers. So you need to go down and have a swim in the gorge, which is pretty tough, I gotta admit. Anyway, so that's my gear. I'm gonna have a quick bite to eat, and then I think I've got to go down this way, and we're going to head down for a hike. It's about a couple of hour hike down into the gorge, see the circular pool, come back into the waterfalls, and yeah, see the gorge. Can't wait. First stop, we're off on our first little hike, circular pool. Not sure how far, but I think it's a couple of hours return. But yeah, we're going to head down the track. You can see, glad those clouds are sort of hanging around. It was pretty blue yesterday, so not the best weather for photography when it's just blue skies. So it's nice to have a little bit of something in the sky. Blue asbestos risk. Yeah, that's fun. We got that at work. But apparently, it only gets you in large doses. Right, yeah, this is a circular pool. Now, apparently it's closed. They had a rock fall, so I actually can't come back to the pool from down the bottom. So we've only really got up here to check it out, and it's going to go well for my holy crap, for my fear of heights. Oh wow! Holy bundy! There it is. Look at that. That's amazing. How cool is that? Beautiful, this gorge. So this is part of the Hamersley Gorge section. Now the surrounding area is really flat. Actually, compared to work, most of the waterfalls you can it's all hilly, and then it's you can see it drop off. This is reasonably flat, and the river starts and comes to here, and then obviously this drops down to this waterfall. Be fantastic in wet season. If I'm still stuck here in February, it's the wet season, so that's when I want to come, and hopefully some of these will be flowing, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. No fear of heights. Wow, look at that. Very, very cool. Now normally you used to be able to walk up to that from down the bottom and come down through here, but yeah, there's been a rock fall and they've blocked it all off. The guide at the camping park said so. Yeah, bit of a shame. Pretty cool. Water looks crystal clear, but don't know how good it'd be to swim in. Bit of tropical here, but yeah, looking forward to this. Don't know if you noticed, no glasses. Yeah, if you ever do go down the circular pool and see a set of brown Oakleys prescription glasses, yeah, they're mine. Taking a photo, the wind, they're loose on the frames, and they've just fallen out of here and gone and disintegrated onto the bottom, unfortunately. That's an expensive trip already. Yeah, who cares? It's only glasses. I can see short, I just can't see long. But how good is that tree with that backdrop? That's pretty cool. I'm going to try and get a photo of that as well. And then you can see over here is the stairs. We'll be heading down into the gorge. But we're here at the intersection, a little lookout here. And this area goes up towards Circular Pool, where my glasses are. And then, yeah, it's very Arizona, isn't it? If you look at that, you see in the movie sort of the way the formations in Arizona and the desert there form, very similar here, so very cool. So you can see down here, this is apparently blocked off the walkway to Circular Pool, so I've heard. So we'll see if apparently there's a fence up or not, I'm not sure. But you can see here some rocks have fallen on the path, so just be aware, something to, I guess, check out too when you're coming, to see if there's anything like that happening. Those clouds are very much helping me out today, because otherwise it'd be very blue, but it's actually really, really nice. Nice cool breeze, hence, and with a little gusty breeze, look out. Very nice. So you can see here, it is closed due to that rockfall danger, unfortunately. Shame, I could have gone and got the bits and pieces. So it's 800 metres, 2 hours return to if you went down and then back to the circular pool once it is open. I'm sure they'll open it up again soon. We're going to be doing this one here, which is we're going to go down and do the Dales Gorge up to Fortescue Falls and have a swim there. And then we might walk back and come back this way, or you can also sort of come up through the car park and then back in the campground. So it's a bit of a loop. It's pretty easy sort of one to do. Doesn't look too bad. What's this, a class 4, the yellow one? So not sure what class 4 means. Class 6 is, there's your different classes. So class 4, reasonable. 5 is backpacking, 6 is mountain sort of stuff, I guess. I've got my down at Caprine hiking boots, but today we're doing the trail combers because I'm going to go for a swim. Yeah, trail combers. Those bad boys. Super comfy sneakers. I wear them everywhere. They're not like going out sneakers, but they're sort of good for getting dirty and stuff like that. So I've been bringing them to work. It's a lot, just nice and light alternative to heavy boots, I guess. So that's always good. Sometimes you just don't want to wear heavy boots. I do have them for when I do some, if I'm going to be doing some big day hikes while I'm here. I brought the Caprines from work. I can't imagine I'm going to be doing 9-10 hour ones. So here we go. But it'll be a good little test of these. They are super comfy, and they're really light too. That was the other beauty of it. But, nothing really easy to put in your bag. Don't take up much weight, which is the other good thing for travel. And I know Dana does have some other lighter versions than these, and they have some more heavy duty hiking sneakers as well, which I'm actually looking at getting to GTX models. So there we are. We've just come down the bottom, down that little track down the hill. Pretty cruisy actually. You can see they've got that blocked off, so you can't get the circular pool at the moment, which is a shame. Yeah, bit of a shame, but we're heading this way, Dales Gorge. Again, I'll show you this. So it's 2 Ks, 3 hours return. Pretty crazy. And yeah. Anyway, let's go, check it out. See, bit of rock fall action. Don't know if you can hear the birds. Just got down to the bottom, so walking around the bottom of the gorge along the river, and birds are singing to each other. So quiet. So I just wanted to show you the layers while I'm close. So obviously all that weight pressed down on it. At some stage that gives, and then something else falls, and then something else falls. But it's like a sponge cake, or all wafer thin layers of sediment, and millions of years is built up by nature. But yeah, very, very cool. And you can see over here, just here, sort of those grey sections obviously must be softer, and they're crushing down, and then they're crumbling, and they're falling out. And then I guess these other chunks fall out. And you can see when I said to you before about squares and rectangles, like just you couldn't cut it like some of these rocks have fallen. It's pretty intense. So it takes a bit to sort of get through your head a few times once you've seen it, but you can see like the sharp, straight, flat squares. It's all these sections, like big rectangular, look like big pavers. They would be actually awesome pavers. You'd get shot if you stole them, but don't know how you get them up the hill. They'd weigh about 300 kilo each. Even in these chunks here, you can see those layers in the rocks. It's sedimentary stuff. But obviously all this is falling down out of that gap, and that's all it is. It's like a big puzzle box. Just want to show that because it was sort of good to see that there. Then you get all these steps. So you try and get a photo down here of these steps. I think that'll be pretty cool.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had, it's time.
If I can show you here, so my first one I'm focusing down on this green stuff here. Next focus is that middle layer, then the waterfall, and then I'm coming up to here. So four focuses. So we'll finish that off and then we'll keep moving up around the corner. There's more waterfalls around here. We're going to walk around that canyon and around the corner into the gorge, but hopefully get more water. It's going to be a long day.
Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had, it's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why
So you can see now that we'll just across this water. That's where the downers come in. Very much of an oasis. Very, very cool. Just little trickles of waterfall and then big sections of water as well. Very nice. Those photos come up really good. I did move to the left, so the photo I'll put up from where you've seen me, where I was set up, I moved around to the left because there's a little reed bush like this sticking out of the water, and then it had the bigger reeds in front of it, and actually come up a lot better. The composition was a lot better. Don't rush to your composition, I guess, is the tip. How cool is that? Middle of the desert. Would have been amazing being an explorer back in when they found this, come across this gorge and just going, oh my god, look at this, we're in heaven. Would have been hard to leave. Righto, so just going to follow this around, just keep following these little yellow dots when you're walking, and then we're going to keep going around. Sounds good. One really good shot so far, so super happy with that. Would have been even better if I had glasses, because it is glary as hell. I can't believe that in the first 5 minutes. First 5 minutes I do something stupid. Very like me. Follow this channel, you'll know I do silly things a lot. Take a look at that. That's pretty wild, isn't it? I'll take you around the other side in a second. Just trying not to trip over here as I'm going back. There's a fair bit of rock sitting on top of that. I'll come around it. It's got signs no sitting there, obviously. But there's I don't know, a couple of 100 ton on there. That's insane, isn't it? I don't want to be here when that breaks, because this whole chunk's just going to come straight down. Very precarious. Well, we're here, so is everyone else. Pretty amazing waterfall. Very, very cool. Anyway, well, can't beat them. John, I'm going to go for a swim. How good does that look? I'm swimming. It's going to be some good shots. I guess I just got to get down here earlier, stay here late. Might come back here this afternoon for sunset. Might go pretty well, I reckon. It'll be actually really good for an astro shot, I reckon, just depending on where the Milky Way is. But yeah, very nice. Need to have a think about this one and get this right, but the light's too bright anyway. It's good to see through the water, you can see in here, but yeah, some nice golden hour light would be pretty special. I'll go for a swim and then we'll go for a bit more hike later. That was a lovely little dip. Water's magical, nice and cool. Just coming out of that's Fortescue Falls. If I can get across the other side of the waterfall and go around on the top of the ridge, I've got a shot. Tricky. It's yeah, it's a bit of the light was no good, and tons of people, so it's going to have to be a first thing in the morning or a late in the afternoon jobby when there's no one there. Just heading up to do a bit of scouting on the Fern Pool. So just a little track. Just keep walking around. So yeah. Nice and refreshed, had a bit of lunch. It's a little bit warm. Okay, the sun was on its way back. Yeah, definitely winter's well and truly over. Be probably low 30s, I guess. So yeah, still not too bad, but sun's got a bit of bite. Luckily we got those clouds today, so that's good. All right, I'll keep heading through here, and we'll have a chat when we get to the Fern Pool, see if we get any shots there. No, I can get around. Anyway, there's a Fern Pool. It's pretty busy, so I don't want to talk too much. So this is a sacred pool to the Aboriginal people, the locals. So yeah, it's not really a jumping, noisy, run amok place. Yeah, very beautiful. Need to see if I can get around the back over there. Keep walking up. I don't know if it's got any paths or not. Go and have a look. Little dock there, we can go down and have a swim. Just walking back. I wouldn't think you would get here, but we have. You see those in there? That's bats, fruit bats. It's hanging, sleeping during the day. I heard them make a noise. I didn't think they would be here, but yeah, there you go, bats. Karijini. It's got everything. The walk from Circular Pool up to Fortescue Falls. I don't think I showed you this last time when I walked through, so I thought I could catch it. There's a bit of water here, so it's a little bit of a climbing expedition, but it's pretty cool in the same sense. You can hear the river just trickling down. You just got to pick your stones. So yeah, wear good shoes that are gripful and they can take getting wet, like mine just did. While I'm talking to you, here comes that sun again.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, yeah. Or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter, yeah. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed.
Well, I'm done and dusted. So there's a waterfall from the top. Look out at the top, overlooking the gorge. I'm going to come back while I was there doing shots with the 1000 ND, trying to just see if I can get anything out of the waterfall. It didn't really work. The sun needs to be over back this side going in. Sunrise, you need to be there for a sunrise basically. That's the only way that waterfall's going to work. It's in the wrong spot for the sunset, but it's in a perfect spot for the Milky Way. The Milky Way will come just over here about 7:30 tonight. As I said this morning, all these clouds were fantastic because it was pretty blue. Now they've got heaps of clouds, which now might affect the sun, the Milky Way. But that's back down looking that way. So yeah, I'll see how it goes. If those clouds go away, I might come down for a Milky Way shot later. Alright, it's been good fun anyway. If I do come in, it'll probably be another video anyway, so we'll talk to you then. Okay.